Hi guys. I remember a while back I was watching the movie Cape Fear with my dad. I was young when I saw it and it really upset me. Like, it made me cry. I didn't want to see it again. It was so violent, it made me cry. It looked so real. And they had like really disturbing scenes in it. Like, that movie's very intense to watch and it's hard to watch. I would have to put it in hard to watch movies. Oh my god. I couldn't. Some of the scenes were just so disturbing. I can't even talk about it here. Like, it was so disturbing. Some of the scenes in Cape Fear, the bit where he gets close to the man's daughter and he was older than her, it's like creepy that an old man likes young girls like that. Sickens me, kind of. And then there's a really disturbing scene where he kills a cop. I can't watch that. I can't. That upset me. I cried for a long time. I couldn't sleep. I was so upset. I didn't even want to watch the movie anymore. It was too disturbing. I can't even watch Cape Fear. I'll never watch Cape Fear again. It's so scary. It disturbed me. It just really traumatized me so bad that I didn't watch it again. I said I can't watch this. Too violent. It disturbed me. It disturbed me really bad. And I couldn't watch it again. Like, I didn't get the bravery to watch it again. It's so hard to watch. And it had good acting in it. I mean, it's just the kind of movie that you would watch, but they can't show it at camp because it's so disturbing. Like, there's very violent and intense scenes in it. Now, some of you might watch it and think, oh, this is a movie. If that thing upsets you, then don't watch it. Like, swear to God, this movie really disturbed me. Like, there was, like, really sickening scenes in it. Like, I don't know, I just can't watch Cape Fear. After, the scene where he bites a woman in the face, that was it. Like, I don't know why I watched it. I was young. I shouldn't have watched it. Maybe I was too young. But I had nightmares from watching that movie. I'm telling you, that scene really upset me. The bit where he bites the person in the face really upset me. I was crying. I couldn't sleep. I was a wreck. I didn't like sleeping after that scene. I didn't want to sleep. And the thought that a woman would, you know, you gotta be careful who you kiss. Yeah, that movie's disturbed. Like, really. Good movie, disturbing, very violent. Now, if you like violent movies, okay. You know what I think of it? It's really disturbing. It, that scene just really upset me. It did. It's traumatizing to watch. But Cape Fear. Not I do like the movie, really. And right, I'll probably watch it now that I'm in my 40s now. I can watch it now. Probably I'm old enough to watch it now. I don't know why my dad decided to show me it. I remember one time I was 6 years old. The first horror movie I saw was Dressed to Kill with Michael Caine in it. And that movie really scared me. I said, wait, I'm 6 years old? My dad's showing me a scary movie? God, never again did I watch that movie. I had nightmares for a month, a year maybe. My dad told me I was in his bed because I was scared watching that movie, Dressed to Kill. I mean, it's a good movie, but very intense, and it makes you scared of elevators because it involves an elevator. And I was only a 6-year-old kid watching this horror movie, and I'm thinking to myself, why am I watching this? I'm only 6 then. That was the first time I saw my first horror movie, 6 years of age. Very young. Maybe I shouldn't have, too young. But I was curious and I said, what will happen if I watch a horror movie? So my dad decided to tell me. I had nightmares for a month. That's what happened. Okay? Never ever show a kid a horror movie. They're gonna be up half the night. They won't even sleep. They won't like their sleep then. You gotta make it gentle, you know. The idea of showing them Dressed to Kill, you're gonna traumatize your kid doing that. Traumatized me, and I was a kid when I saw that movie, and I'm just telling people with kids, don't show them Dressed to Kill, whatever you do. Or Cape Fear. In that matter, Cape Fear is a very disturbing movie. The scene where he bit a woman frightened me. It's like, oh God, I hate this form of violence. I can't believe they show torture scenes on YouTube. But they do. I remember I watched a movie, I think it was Wrong Turn, Part 1. And it was so sickening, I just didn't want to watch it again. It upset me. Somehow it upset me. I didn't like the movie. I stopped watching it. I couldn't watch this. It was upsetting me so bad that I had to turn it off. Like, I can't believe I did that. And it was about these inbred cannibals that torture these people on vacation in the wild. And it was really scary because it was out in the middle of nowhere in an isolated woods. And I'm like, I don't like this movie. This is sickening. Every scene I saw was sick. A lot of torture scenes. I couldn't watch it. And another movie I used to watch was House of a Thousand Corpses. Now that didn't bother me like Cape Fear and Wrong Turn. It just was disturbing because they were in the backwoods with these oddballs and they had to try to escape. And these oddballs were disturbed. They do disturbed things, so it was really good movie. I recommend it, but it's very disturbing. There's a lot of bloody violence in it, sadistic violence. And if you're into that, then go ahead, watch it. I don't think it's illegal. You have to be 18 and over, though, to watch it. Another movie I saw, Chained. Chained is a good movie. It's about this boy goes to the movies with his mother and this cab driver picks them up, and then suddenly the cab driver kills the boy's mother and kidnaps the boy and makes him like his son. It's disturbing. And he calls him Rabbit. He doesn't call him by his name. And it was disturbing because he chained the child to the wall in it. And I'm like, what form of torture is this? And the most creepiest thing about it is the bond between the kidnapped victim and a serial killer is the most scariest bond I've ever seen. This is what was scary, is the relationship between a serial killer and a young boy is the most scariest relationship ever, that he even bonded with the child. But he did it in a kind of perverted way. Like, he would have the boy do his dishes, or he'd get a beating, or he had to open the door for him when he brought his victims home and buried them. That was disturbing. I liked it, but a lot of violence in it. So if you're not into that, so don't watch it. But Chained is a really good movie. I recommend it. Yeah, it's very violent, but it has good acting. I would have to rate it 10 out of 10. Another good movie with Marshall Bell in it is Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I have that movie. Really good movie. It's not as disturbing as the movie Cape Fear. I would recommend that one. That would be like your starter horror movie. And then, he did good in the movie Puncture. Great film. Again, good suspense in it. Another good movie I saw with Marshall Bell in it was The Rock and Roll Dreams of Christopher Duncan. Please, these are all recommended good films. Another movie I'm going to talk about is the movie Darkness Falls. Now, for those of you who don't know, Darkness Falls is about an evil tooth fairy, and her name is Matilda Dixon. And she steals children's teeth and gold coins, but in exchange for gold coins. And she tortures the children, so the townspeople were afraid of her. And she came out in the dark. See, the scary thing is, why is it dark? It's like you hear a noise, you're gonna. I investigate it. That's what's wrong with me. I hear a noise, I have to investigate because I don't know what it is. But if I see it's just someone walking by, I'm fine. If I hear a suspicious noise and I see someone on the property, then I call the police. But only if you have to. Okay, bye. That's enough conversation. If you have any requests for any horror movies to do a review on, send them to SashaElviraGamer@gmail.com. That's where the comments should go.